Well, pregnant women are deemed high risk during the pandemic, but many are still questioning whether or not they should get a vaccine for COVID-19. Joining us this morning is Northwestern medicine doctor, Dr. Jeffery Goldstein. Good morning to you, doctor.
Morning, Elizabeth. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being with us. Let's first start with this. A New York Times article found that unvaccinated women are more likely to lose a baby through stillbirth or the first month of life. Can you talk about that study?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've seen rates of stillbirth in the normal population about 1%. With coronavirus, particularly with the Delta wave, we're seeing rates of 2%. So it's still a low risk, only 2 in 100, but it's twice as high. And what we've seen in our research and what others have reported is that this risk is really only in the unvaccinated population. So patients who are vaccinated, they don't have that increased risk of stillbirth. And to me, that's the strongest, simplest argument for why pregnant women should be vaccinated or should get themselves vaccinated.
What are you seeing at local hospitals? What are the fears that you're hearing from patients that don't want to get vaccinated?
Well, I think we're seeing a lot of concern about unknowns. I think that, these are relatively new vaccines, but they are, probably the most studied intervention that we've seen. And study after study has been very reassuring about, people who have been vaccinated can get pregnant, they can stay pregnant, they will deliver at a normal time, normal sized infants, and the outcomes on those infants, it's still early, are very reassuring. And particularly what we're seeing antibodies are going from the mothers, they're crossing the placenta and they're going into the infant's bloodstream. And so those infants should be protected against coronavirus. And so, really when we have this conversation, or when I have this conversation with people, I think that the risk is, it's very easy to start talking about risks and hypotheticals, but the benefits are very strong and very real. And that would be my area of focus.
And flu shots. This isn't the only vaccine that is suggested by most doctors. Flu shots are normally recommended, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And that's been studied. Vaccine has been around now for a year, right? Mm-hmm. About a year. At what point do you think the tide will shift, or do you think it will, and the majority of women, will go ahead and get vaccinated? Because a lot of people say, well, I need more time. I need to make sure that it's safe. I don't want to be a guinea pig, right? That's what I always hear.
Yeah, that's a tough question. I think that I think just the cumulative experience of pregnant women going through and saying, okay, I was vaccinated pregnancy, everything worked out great. That kind of word of mouth, we're going to see some slow spread. We as a medical community, we've done everything that we can to reach out to patients, to providers, to medical societies. Every single medical society is recommending that patients get vaccinated in pregnancy, but there is, I think people are very nervous about, anything in pregnancy is very fraught. Yeah. And I think that, people think that, well, if I don't do anything, that's safer. And unfortunately, with the case numbers that we're seeing, not doing anything is not safer. It's not really not doing anything. It's saying yes to risk and yes to exposure.
I've carried 2 babies, and it's very hard to be confident really about anything, because you're trying to protect yourself and you're trying to protect your child, and it's hard to know, what a good choice is, what a bad choice is. When is the good time to get, if you are pregnant, when is a good time to get vaccinated? Is it early on in the pregnancy? Is it later in the pregnancy?
Well, we're not seeing any evidence of risk from vaccination at any stage of pregnancy or even pre-pregnancy. And we are seeing benefits in terms of lower rates of stillbirth, lower rates of severe infection. And so really the best time to get vaccinated is now. And with Omicron, the right time to get boosted is now. There are some vaccines, so for instance, the tetanus shot, diphtheria and pertussis is also recommended in pregnancy. And that's recommended as a booster in the early 3rd trimester to really give extra protection at delivery and in the early weeks and months of the infant's life.
Right.
And in the long term, we might see a recommendation more like that, but that's for patients who are already fully protected. And I think at this point, fully protected means, 3 shots.
Yeah, with the booster.
That's
all right, doctor. Well, we've run out of time for now, but for more information, you can go to friendsofprentice.org. Thanks so much for being with us. Appreciate your time.